Good morning, fellow wet shavers, and welcome to Randy Shaves for the shave today. This is the weekly Tuesday shave, and got a kind of a special treat this morning. Something I just received yesterday. A little backstory. I have a subscriber and a friend on Facebook from, I believe it's Massachusetts, named Lee Nunez. And I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, I had a whole lot of stuff here in my stash of shaving stuff that I just wasn't using, and I was trying to make room for some new stuff. So I boxed up several things that I wasn't using, and I sent them to Lee, and he was very appreciative. I sent him a few razors and just a few odds and ends of things that I just wasn't using, and they were just sitting here going to waste. So I sent those to him, told him, hey, no charge, just enjoy. And if you don't like something, pass it on to somebody else. And so yesterday, I get surprised when the mail runs, and in his appreciation of what I did for him, he sent me some new things. And they're from a company called Farmhouse North out of Caledonia, Minnesota. And what he sent me was a soap, which is this one here, and that's what I'm going to be using today. Sweet Home Chicago. He sent me the matching splash. This is called a post-shave milk gel. We'll find out what that means. But this is a wonderful looking soap, a wonderful smelling soap. I'll give you the scent notes here in a minute. But something really neat. I liked it. And I kind of messed it up when I scooped out my soap. But look how that's stamped in there, Farmhouse North. And the lady that's the artisan for this brand, her name is Jen, Jen. And I don't know her last name, but that's not important. I will put her contact information in the description of the video. But I wanted to use this today. And Lee, thank you so much, buddy, for doing this. And you certainly didn't have to, and you know that. But anyway, that's what I'm going to be using today. And I'm looking forward to it. The soap, the scent notes, it's cherry tobacco forward with notes of vanilla, tonka bean, black tea, amber, and woods. And it smells to me like when people smoke a pipe and they smoke the cherry scented tobaccos. That's what it smells like. It's got a tobacco background there, and it's got the cherry. Man, it just really smells good. And Jen also sent me, bless her heart, about a half a tub of another soap just to try, and it's her Havana scent, a tobacco scent, because Lee had told her that I like tobacco scents, and man, it's marvelous. I'll be using it in a shave real soon. So that's the soap and splash that I'm going to be using today. I'm going to be using my Yates America razor, and I've got a different blade this time, and I didn't bring it in here, but it's a Persona. I'll just show it to you. I've used one of these, and I really liked it. It's a Persona Platinum Chrome. I really like this blade, and so I'm going to use it today. And let's see what else. Since the aftershave is not mentholated, I'll be using some of the Sterling unscented glacial splash mixed in there with it to make it good and cold. And the brush I'm using today is an HCNC. I bought the HCNC synthetic brush. And I've already talked to Pete Hendricks about this, so he knows this is coming. And it had a really pretty knot in it, but I didn't care for the knot because it is very badger-like. His synthetic knot is it's as much like a badger as any brush I've ever used. And I honestly thought when I got it that it was a badger knot, but it's not. It's a synthetic knot, and I just don't care for badger. And I told that to Pete. He fully understood. So what I did is I removed the knot from this beautiful handle that Pete had that knot in, and I put a Silky Smoke knot from AP Shave Co. in there. Did that yesterday. Made a beautiful brush. I'll show you the brush after I get all the soap out of it. But look at the lather that Jen's soap has made here. It's beautiful. So we're going to get started real quick. I think that's about all I need to tell you. And we'll see how this goes. Let me wet my face. Get this lathered up. Made a beautiful lather. But I know I don't know, probably maybe the majority of wet shavers love badger knots. And they are really pretty. And some of them are very, very soft. But I have just never really gotten along with badger. I don't know. To me, the ones I've used kind of hold lather, and they kind of push the lather down into the brush. And I don't know. I'm just not crazy about badger. I'm just a synthetic guy. I use boar once in a while, but not all the time. Look at there. We're ready to go. So let me get this razor heated up a little. And we're going to give this Sweet Home Chicago. Going to give it a whirl. Here we go. Nice and slick. Now, my understanding is, and I got this information from Lee, Jen hasn't been making shave soaps all that long. I think he said maybe a year. She was making other products. I think bar soaps and different types of skin nourishment stuff. And she started making shave soap. And hey, Jen, I'm glad you did. But I'm forever discovering new artisans out there in the wet shaving world. She also sent me a little sample of one of her bar soaps, which I haven't used yet. These Personna blades surprised me. I've never really used Personna, and what happened was when I bought this brush from Pete, he threw in a tuck of these blades, and so I started using them. I told him how much I liked them, and I was going to get a few from him, but he doesn't have any more of them. He said he didn't care for them that much. But I do like them, and I told him it could be that it's just me and him. He doesn't like something I like, or it could be because of the razors. that we use. That's one thing I have learned in wet shaving is a lot of times a blade can be razor dependent, and a lot of times a razor can be blade dependent. Because I've used blades and razors and hadn't liked the blade at all, and then later on I'll think, well, I'm going to try that again. I'll put it in another razor, and I love it. Now, the only blade that I've ever found that I just can't find a razor that I like the blade in is a feather. I just don't care for them. And I know, there again, there's a lot of feather fans out there. But it's like I always say, that's why they make chocolate and vanilla. Some like chocolate, some like vanilla. Let me rinse right quick. Nice first pass, I'll say that. Now, my friend Lee, he has used Jen soaps, and he was telling me how good they were, and he didn't lie to me. Boy, smells good. I'll tell you that much. Like I said, it's a cherry tobacco, maybe call it an almond tobacco, but cherry almond, that they kind of smell the same to me. But it really smells nice. I've always liked tobacco scents. I've got several in there. All of them are just a little bit different, which is good. Pete Hendricks that I mentioned, he makes I've got some of his tobacco oils that you mix in an unscented soap. It's very nice. And of course the razor. The America in the 921 that I have. I used my 921 yesterday, using the America Today. I love both these razors. I really do. They provide similar shaves. I like the short handle on this America. I believe they say it's 3.12 inches. I call it 3 inches. When you get down to that close, 3.12, I just round it. But what I like about it is sometimes I'll put this handle in the 921 head and use it that way. I can put my 921 handles, and I've got two of them. I've got a 3.5 and a 4 inch. They'll fit right on this America head. So it's kind of like having a little variety of razors. This is nice soap, folks. You need to check her page out. I'll put all the info in the description where you can look at what she offers, and she got several scents. And you can also, I'll put all her contact information in there also. I use the online. I use the informed delivery from USPS because I order a lot of stuff, and informed delivery tells you what's coming the next day. And I kept seeing where something was coming to me from Minnesota, and I thought, I haven't ordered anything from Minnesota. Now I know what it was. Tomorrow I'll be doing another Razor Company shaving chat. And I've got a new Shannon soap that I think I'm going to use for that tomorrow. I got it from the Razor Company yesterday. I ordered it. It's a 3-ounce tub. I like 3-ounce tubs. Especially when having as many soaps as I've got that I'll never use in 3 lifetimes. Let me rinse again. That's a nice, comfortable shave. Jen, you did good. Just like Lee said it would be. Let me use the alum block here. Not one spot of feedback with the alum. Now that is a good shave. And that has to do with the soap, it has to do with the razor, it has to do with the blade. Okay, I'm going to wash this brush out right quick and show you the brush. I'm proud of how this brush turned out. Turned out really pretty. Oh, and the knot that I took out of this brush, I passed on to someone who loves Badger brushes. I saw the other day on Facebook, I think he said 60 some odd Badger brushes. He loves Badger. So I thought of him when I saw that knot, so I sent it to him. I hadn't heard back from him yet. He just got it yesterday, so we'll see what he thinks about it. There it is. There's the brush. Isn't that pretty? Really pretty brush. Okay, let me rinse. Pat my face dry, and y'all know me. Y'all know what's next. Gotta have my old sage rub to cool me off here. That's my first thing that I use. And there's still lots of lather in this bowl. And I didn't use, well, I think I showed you. Yeah, there's where I scooped out. Not much. But I really like that. I really like that Farmhouse North stamped in there with that leaf, tobacco leaf. That's neat. That's really neat. I like that. Okay, up next. Now here is the aftershave milk gel. Post-shave alcohol and witch hazel serum with aloe and phospholipid jojoba milk. There it is. So I'm going to get that ready. I'm going to shake it up real good because it probably has stuff in there that separates, if it's like most nowadays. So I'll put a little bit of this in the palm of my hand. It doesn't take much. And then I'm going to put some of the, because I like cold, putting a little bit of the Sterling unscented glacial. Man, it smells good. You can feel something in there. Makes your skin feel good. Sure does. Boy. My wife used to work for a fellow. He just passed away not long ago. And he smoked a pipe all the time. And this scent reminds me of him. Reminds me of his, because he smoked a pipe that had, his tobacco was a scent similar to that. Boy, that was nice now, I'm telling you. Okay, let's recap. I'm going to show you one more time. Farmhouse North, Sweet Home, Chicago. It's a tallow-based soap. And let me see, I'm going to show you the ingredients so that you can pause and look at those. There's the ingredients of the soap. Can I show you the ingredients? Yeah, this is going to be a little tougher, but maybe you can make those out. Okay, so that is Jen's product from Farmhouse North, Sweet Home, Chicago. And there's the brush again. Give you the HC&C logo there on the bottom. I like that, I really do. This is really comfortable in the hand. It's a really nice shaped handle. I really do like it. And what else? Oh, gotta show you the America again, and the Persona blade, which is in there, platinum chrome. It's called. It's a blue package. I can't believe I didn't bring that in here, but I didn't. Anyway, you get the gist of it. So that is going to be my shave for today, except for I always finish up with my what is not Bloody Knuckles. I have Aveeno unscented lotion in this Bloody Knuckles container. I hate to throw away containers. I save just about all of them because you never can tell when you're going to need one. So that's that, and that's going to do us for today. I hope you enjoyed that, and I hope you join me tomorrow on the Razor Company's YouTube page or YouTube channel. They have their channel, and hope you join me tomorrow for my shaving chat on their channel. And pretty sure I'm going to use the new Shannon soap that I got, and I can't remember the name of it. It's in there in the cabinet. But anyway, thanks for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the shave as much as I did. It was wonderful. Lee, again, thank you. I appreciate it so much, buddy. And if you like this shave, give me a thumbs up. Thank you, Jen, for deciding to start making shaving soap. You did us all a favor. And I really enjoyed using your product, and I will use more of your products. Really, although I don't need them, I'm going to have to get at least one more. So that'll be happening at some point. Thanks a whole lot for joining me. And like I said, thumbs up if you liked it. Please subscribe, hit the bell, give me a comment. Don't be shy with a thumbs up. When you watch it, be sure and hit that. That tells me a lot. So I appreciate you doing that. And until the next time, which is tomorrow, if you watch the Shaving Chat on the Razor Company's channel, I'll talk to you guys later. Adios.